Entering a series against the current division leader, this skipper incites his team to gear it up.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Tillman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the one or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Steve Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Guzman on the move. One away.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Vila. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Ready for another chance.
Leading off the
Steve
for the White
Cook.
Sox.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Cook.
Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this, it seems like his concentration has gone to a whole nother level.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit out towards second. Flips it underhand to Iglesias for 1 on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Cook. Let's go now. 1 time.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Cabrera, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it? To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Steve
Third baseman,
Cook.
number 13, Steve Cook.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Still tied 1 apiece.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Nick Goody gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Matt Alvarez closes the door for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs on 8 hits.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Richie Putnam will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Steve Cook.
Leading off for the White
average
Sox.
for him entering play
Third
sits
baseman,
down in the 250s.
Steve Cook.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Well, I know they won their last game, but they've been struggling a lot lately, and so I'm not convinced with just the 1 win. Maybe that's the beginning of things, though. Maybe they'll put together a nice streak. They're a pretty good club, but I'm just a little bit too concerned how bad they've been struggling as of late.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
That's a ball.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guzman over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jose Iglesias.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Speared on. He goes to first. How about that?
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Settling in now, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Ready now, Steve Cook. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, let it rip.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Vila going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Now batting, Blake Swihart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Swihart.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that is into right field, a base hit. The relay, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
Here's Justin Upton now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Fielder, Justin Upton.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Richie Putnam earns his 8th victory of the season. Tyler Clippard takes the loss, only his first of the year. Sam Dyson wraps it up for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Van Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Joe Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Striding into the box, Jarrett Parker comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team.
Where's that one here?
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit at third. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there. So coming to the plate, Steve Cook, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike. Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A runner at first with no outs here.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Cook rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Might have had the hit run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Coming to the plate now,
Third baseman number 13, Steve Cook.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Catcher, Blake
Digging in the
Swihart.
switch hitter, Blake Swihart. An RBI double is what he was credited with. Set. Here's the 3-1. Runners off for second. On the ground up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Justin
The
Upton.
right fielder,
0 for
number
1
8.
here in the early going.
Justin Upton.
Get your pitch.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Nice. I see you working. So check your outfielder.
Digging in, Alberto Guzman.
Leading off for
He'll
the
match up
Tigers,
now with Joe Ross
center
to lead
fielder,
off the inning.
Alberto Guzman.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hot shot to third. Cook. There. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another shot now. Steve
Third baseman,
Cook.
number 13. Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. A little tapper. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Into the box now.
Third baseman,
Steve
number
Cook.
13.
A hit in 2
Steve
tries so far.
Cook.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Guzman looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
4-2 the final score today. Joe Ross earns his 5th winner of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Alex Wimmers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Sam Dyson hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.